Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Welcome to this episode of Big South Outdoors TV. Today I'm doing an unboxing. Yes, I'm outside and I'm wearing long sleeves because it is a little chilly out here. I've been actually intrigued. I've never really paid attention to what I'm fixing to show you, and I have become intrigued. Without further ado, we're going to get into it. Be sure and click the like and subscribe button, guys. And when you do, especially if you're new to the channel, leave me a comment. Now, before I go any further, let me say, my analytics are showing that 91% of the people that watch my videos do not subscribe. Guys, come on. Help me out. I'm trying to build my channel. I'm not begging. I'm not going to beg. But if you're watching these videos and you find them helpful, please subscribe. I want to reach 1,000 subscribers and then go beyond that. But anyway, we're going to get into it and I'm going to show you what I got, and I got a little treat in store for you. So, what are we doing? What is this towel covering up? Well, you know, Nate bought me, I showed you, if you've seen the video, Nate bought me a reciprocating saw for my birthday. Well, I was very impressed with it. It is a brushed motor, but here's the deal. I've done some research and I wanted to touch on this really quick. Brushless motors, they run longer, they run cooler, but a brushed motor runs just as well, it's just as strong. It may not last as long and may not have quite the amount of torque that a brushless motor does, but for occasional use, it's perfect. I've got a skill saw, an actual Skill, not a circular saw now, but it's a Skill brand, S-K-I-L. You can look them up. My dad bought it brand new. It's at least 40 years old. It's got a brushed motor in it. And my dad used to do construction. Guess what? That skill saw still works. Yeah, you heard that right. It still works. So there's nothing wrong with a brushed motor. It's just some people prefer a brushless motor. It depends on what your application is going to be. But anyway, that's enough of that. So what have I got under this towel? Well, the one thing I didn't have that I really do need was a drill. I have a drill, but anytime I need to use it, I have to run 50 or 100 foot of drop cord to use the drill. Well, when you're on a job, or you're at your shop and you have to run 100 feet or more of drop cord, it's just not feasible. I mean, it's a lot more time consuming. And you've heard me say before, time is money. So even when you're not on a job, time is money, because the quicker you can do a job, whether you're making money at it or not, gives you more time to spend with your family doing other activities. But anyway, I'm going to uncover this and show you what I got. Now, I purchased this myself. Is it top of the line? Is it DeWalt or Makita or Milwaukee? No, I don't need anything like that. If I was going to be drilling stuff, drilling holes and drilling metal and drilling wood every day, I would say, yeah, I would need, or driving screws every day, I would say, yeah, I need that. But for occasional once or twice a week or once or twice a month use, this will be fine. So here we go. This is what I bought. Now, this is, and I'm going to take my sunglasses off so I will have them and put my readers on so I can read you everything about this. This is the 20-volt Hypermax lithium cordless drill. It is the model number is 1992C-B. If you see right there, that's it. I'm gonna see if I can get as close to the camera as I can so you can see that model number right there. Now, it is the 1/2 inch compact drill. It does not come with a battery. You can buy the battery pack and the charger and all that, but I already have a charger. I don't need another charger. I did, when Nate bought me the reciprocating saw, he bought me the 1.5 amp hour battery. and it's charged. I'm gonna plug it onto here just to show you that it does work. But I wanted to take this video and do a sequel video. So what I did, I bought a 3 amp hour battery. Now I didn't buy that because of this. That's what this drill requires. What I bought it for was I'm going to do a comparison video of how long this one lasts versus how long this one lasts. I'm going to do a comparison video on what kind of torque this one produces versus what kind of torque this one produces. And I'm going to do a video on how many screws you can drill into a piece of wood with this one versus this one. Buying this battery gave me 3 different videos. So that's why I bought this thing. Now this battery has not been charged. I don't even know if there's any charge on it. As you can see, it's brand new. Now this and this together, and I will look and make sure, I will put it in the description below. I will make sure that what I'm about to tell you is right. This drill was $39 or $49, I'm sorry. It was $49 at Harbor Freight. It only comes with the drill. This was $44.95. So for less than $100, you can get a 3 amp hour battery and a Bauer 20 volt Hypermax lithium 1/2 inch drill for less than $100. And if you're like me, you drill a piece of metal, drill a hole in a piece of metal to put a bolt in, or you have to drive some wood and screws, or you're on a job and you have to take a bolt loose or something like that on a fence or whatever, this would be perfect. You're not using it every day. This is not a professional use drill. I want that understood. But anyway, I'm gonna pop this bad boy open and we're gonna see what we got. And I got Flossie's postal scale out here so I can weigh the drill, I can weigh each battery, and I can weigh the drill with each battery and see what the differences in the weight are. So I brought my knife just in case I had to have it, but I don't know that I will. And like I said, this is a brand new unboxing. As you can tell, it has not been opened. Is there another way to get this thing open? Yes, right here. Duh. I'm sitting here tearing up the box and don't need to. Well, I'm gonna need the old knife. Here's the comfortable way of opening the knife. And flip it. Now you see the direction I'm cutting? Rule number 1 of a knife, safety. You always cut away from you. You never cut this way. Think about it. If this thing slit and I was cutting this way, I could right in my throat. That would be for a bad day. Anyway, cut it, open it up. Now, what does this come with? That's a little hanger you can use to hang it on, but the drill itself is pretty packed in there. There we go. Now this, you pretty much have to tear it apart to get it out. But it comes with the instruction manual, which I will read. I'm not going to read it now, but I will read. Now, the drill itself, take it out of the plastic wrapper. It's actually, it feels like a pretty, and this is a drill driver. Now let me show you, or a hammer drill rather. I'm gonna get behind the camera so you can see it. You see those emblems right there? That tells you what setting you're on. Now this, if I can get this postal scale, we've been having problems with this postal scale, or let me rephrase that, Flossie has been having problems with this postal scale. I'm gonna see if I can get it to come on. There we go, it came right on. Now the drill itself, and I'm only gonna hold it with my finger, it weighs what did I do?
What did you do, Ray? Oh.
Because I messed up. Oh, come on here. Don't do this to me now. Come on. I might have to talk sweet to it. There we go. I cannot get it to lock. Maybe if I do this. Nope. Well, I would love to show it to you, but like I said, we're having trouble with this thing. But the drill itself weighs 3 pounds. Now, oh, there it goes. It locked. It actually weighs 3.3 pounds. See if I can get that in the camera where you can see it. 3 point, well, it's dancing all over the place, but it's 3 pounds. I figured for the purposes of this video, this would do fine. Now, this battery, zero it out. This battery, the 1.5 amp hour battery, it weighs 14 ounces. So, now, I'm going to cut this one open. I know one thing, when I opened this battery, I had to go through an act of Congress to get it out. See if I can tear it. I don't know if I can or not. Well, I tore that part. There you go. The plastic's still on there. Okay, now we've got it severed. Good night. Harbor Freight don't want you getting into these things. All right, now this battery has two lights on it, so it is charged. Has a little bit of a charge on it. Okay, this battery weighs 1.86 pounds. So that tells you. Now, I'm gonna stick this on here, lock it on. That is the way it goes on. Yes, yes. There we go. And you can smell the new in it. Now, it has a light, as you can see right there. If you hear that barking in the background, that's Baron the boxer dog. But when you hit the trigger, now let's see how much of a variable speed it is. Oh, that thing crawls. Can you see that? And that's wide open. Now, that right there is what I like about it. It's got a brake on it. It doesn't, when you let off the trigger, it doesn't go, it stops immediately. Now, you also have this adjustment here. I think this is the hammer. I'm not sure. Matter of fact, let me read. While I've got the camera turned on, let me read this real quick and see exactly what that is, because I tell you the truth, I'm not sure. This is the first cordless drill I've ever owned, so I'm not really sure what it is. I'm trying to get to the general features of the drill itself. Well, they got all kinds of warnings. Here we go. Okay, this thing with the numbers on it, that is your torque selector. So the lower the number, the lower the torque. You can go all the way up to 21. So it depends on the application, what you're doing. And it also has the different selectors for the hammer or screw or, let me see what that is, because I want to make sure, I don't want to give out any false information here. Okay. And that's the mode selector. Yeah, it's the mode, whether you're putting in screws, your hammer, or, you know, I don't know exactly what that one is. I'll have to look at it and see. But anyway, that is the Bauer 20-volt lithium Hypermax IDM cordless drill. I'm really excited about using this thing. Now, one more thing, it does have reverse at the touch of a button. Look at there. See how quick that is? Touch of a finger. I'm really excited about using this. Now, before I go any further, I'm gonna weigh the drill and the batteries together to tell you exactly what they weigh. With the 3 amp hour battery, it weighs 4.85 pounds. Now, I'm gonna take this one off. Put this one on, and with that one it weighs 3.14 pounds. Now that's 3.14. This one, it weighs 4.85, so it weighs a little more than a pound and a half more thereabout with the big battery than it does with the smaller battery. So anyway, that right there is the Bauer cordless drill. If you got a Harbor Freight close to you, go check them out. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I am in, excuse me, I'm sorry, I did not mean to burp. I am in talks with the, actually I've called them and left them a message, and the manager of the Harbor Freight where we go told me that they would call him and check with him, and that's kind of what I'm waiting on. And what I've asked of them is, allow me to go in the store and let the manager take me through a walkthrough and tell you the line of tools they have, the better ones they have, and the worst ones they have, and what each level of tool is best for. Like your Pittsburghs, they're good for, you know, occasional use, maybe 2-3 times using them. But I'm gonna be honest. Now, this is Brian with Big South Outdoors TV saying this. Most of my tools were given to me by my father when he passed away. He left his tools to me, and he had a lot of my grandfather's tools. My grandfather died in 1979. So the tools that I have, a lot of them have been passed down throughout the years. When I pass, my tools, my mechanical tools, my mechanics tools will be passed down to my son, Nate. So we're kind of keeping it in the family, but there are tools that I didn't get through inheritance that I do need, and that's where this comes in. Now, being a business, I could spend $400 on a drill. I don't need a $400 drill. You know, people say, well, if you're going to spend the money, go ahead and get a DeWalt. Now, I don't need to spend $400 for a drill that I'm only going to use maybe 5 times a year, 6 times, 7 times. I mean, even if I use it 12 times once a month, I don't need a $400 cordless drill. This one I bought. Now, this one, I told you the price. I believe that it was less than $100. And for an extra $19.99, I bought the 2-year extended warranty. Guess what? If anything happens to this drill, if it quits working for any reason within 2 years, I can take it back to Harbor Freight. No questions asked, they give me a brand new one. So why do I need to spend $400 or $500 on a drill when I've got one right here for less than 100 that if anything happens to it, I can take it back and get a new one. It doesn't, it's, you know, you got, it's nuts and bolts. But anyway, I'm not arguing the point. I'm just stating how I'm stating my opinion. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like this video, share this video. And also, you can find me on Instagram and on Facebook at Big South Outdoors TV. Check us out. Guys, this is Brian saying live big, live southern, and live outdoors. See you on the next one, guys.